Hi, welcome. On this video, again, this is day 12, and this time I'm here with Koda again. Okay, Koda, no muzzle. Okay, so first time here, I'm working with Koda without the muzzle. But here I want to show this part of the video is having him go to the bathroom. So here again, I'm on the leash. I just want to show this to get an understanding of with him, because he definitely was not used to the leash whatsoever and really very resistant to the leash and being led by the leash. So, him going to the bathroom on the leash is kind of a big deal. So just want to show it. So again, what I'm doing is I'm standing. It's kind of like how you want to work this is kind of like a merry-go-round type of thing. He is on the pressure collar, but again, see kind of like the light sniffing. He's going around in a circular motion. Again, if he looks a little bit at something, just nudge him just a bit to get him back on task, just to say, hey, get back to what you're supposed to be doing here. And keep them in motion a little bit. I'm very relaxed. It's not like, putting a lot of influence on him, because, you have to be kind of just relaxed when you do this, and kind of, you want him to go, but at the same time, there's a little bit of a subtle leash technique with this, where you're just kind of, nudging him a little bit at times. If he's air scent like that, see he's got his nose up in the air, move him along, get him out of that. You don't want air scent like that. He's wanting to check out perhaps other dogs that are around and such. I want him to do his business. So there he goes. So that was pretty fast. So if you go back and time that, how long it took him to do number one, that's pretty good. Now I'm going to keep him going here, see if he'll do number two for me, just to make sure. Same thing. He may not, but same thing, just tapping him a little bit. Again, when you do this with a dog, you want to pick your area. Don't let him walk you around a place of his choosing. He's got to go where I tell him to go. So be consistent, pick the same spot, and just kind of track him around in the same circular motion. And it's communication, so he knows. He just comes to expect that. Hey, same thing, tap a little bit, tap him out. Even that, he knows, he expects that. He's like, okay, Dale, he's telling me, you know what, Koda, Dale wants me to do my business, and that's what I'm doing here. And so I'm just reminding him that, no, I want you to keep moving here. Let me know when you're finished. We'll go on to the walk, which we're going to do here in a minute too. So first thing here, first order of business on taking your dog out for a walk is just that. Make sure they get their business done. Let them go, do number one, do number two. Then when we hit the street, no funny business. No marking or thinking, oh, they have to pee and all that junk. Okay, what a dog will do once they have power, understand that they will start to hold. They'll keep a certain amount of urine in the urinary tract for the male dog to specifically mark, because everything becomes contaminated, their thought process. So then you're in a mess. You're trying to get, you're thinking, oh, well, he's got to go, and it's a mess because they're already holding control and power, and then they're going to mark anyway, or try to, and you have to break this down. You got to get it down to the core problem here and start to set this in motion, so that expectations are start to bring the script online, that they're to do their business first. Then when we are out in the street or doing whatever, there is none of that. Okay, and then they will make the connection. They connect those dots to say, okay, well, Dale, he's, I know what he's the language he's speaking to me. I better do my business now, because it ain't going to happen once we hit the street. But again, being reasonable, I got to give them enough time here. And again, when the dogs, like, even you'll understand their bowels and all that, you'll say, okay, well, after a few trips around, or I knew perhaps he's already done number two a little while ago, then okay, well, we're probably good to go here in a minute. So a couple more trips around here, we're going to hit the street. Again, sometimes, and this is the thing, he will take a little longer, because this is a big deal. He's still transitioning over to the leash, getting used to go to the bathroom on the leash. So I will give him a little bit more time, but it will speed up anyway as the weeks go by. He'll go really faster and faster and faster. So this is a really good progress just in not even 2 weeks yet. So he's been really not been on the leash at all this way whatsoever. So this is a really good positive thing going on here. The fact that even on the walk itself, he's really the walk for me with Koda is very enjoyable. I mean, it's really, he's really staying back and floating right along. You'll see that here in a minute, but you would have seen that on the other videos. So, but that makes the walk really nice. You can take him for a walk, you know, in the evening, a little cooler, and it's a great experience. So, excuse me, I sneezed myself here. Koda's looking at me saying, Dale's now sneezing out here. Give him another second. Anyway, I want to show this part of the video, because again, it's important to know when you get a dog, just getting a dog used to accepting the leash this way, how to communicate with them to get them to go to the bathroom on it. Just being consistent with getting a bit of a flow going here, just, you know, and they start to, you know, do their business on the leash. So, okay, so I'm going to take him out here. So I'm pretty confident that he's okay for a while before he's got to do number 2. So here we go, coming up to hit the street a little bit, but I do have a baggie with me just in case, again, he decides that for, you know, goes to do number 2 unexpectedly, then I'm prepared. So, but I anticipate things will be okay. So same thing, moving forward with them. Same thing, the big moment here, again, if he defaults into the sit, still push a little bit on. You still want to follow up and push on his shoulder blades. Here, typically I do 2 hands, but I have the camera, so I'm one-handing this, okay? And if you have 2 dogs, you saw me on another video, you know, you can get fancy. You're going to impress your friends and do it the way I do it, with just reaching back, you know, with my fingertips. And I can do work 2 dogs off, 2 hands going at the same time. But you don't want to do that again until both of them are followers in a pretty good way. So you have to kind of work them as individuals for a little bit. Same thing, a stop, put them into a sit, down. Again, I'll push them into a down. When I say push, I mean assert some influence. There you go. Sit. So again, see how well he's doing now. He's, again, no muzzle here. So again, I'm very confident that this has come along really well. And so that's a great benchmark. And here's the thing, especially for me, okay, I want people to understand when I'm, you know, based on how I think and how I do this method, when you get a dog accepting me, that's a great thing. So again, doing really well. Really good. Slow down, put them into a sit, move forward. So yeah, so when a dog accepts me this way, going from a level of control they had, that's a really good sign, okay? Because again, looking at what the standard is relationally, based off of control, you know, and how someone thinks. And when I'm able to handle a dog and it really put the method on them a little bit, and they're accepting it, that's a fantastic benchmark. So I tell people that all the time. So, which is great for Koda. From where he started, where we're at now, I'm very happy. Now that doesn't mean there isn't work, especially again going home with the owners. Again, at the, you know, based on the associations made, still have to keep the method fairly defined, okay? And that's important too for a period of time, because yeah, if you just do nothing with him, what was done here, it'll start washing out. That's really important to understand about board and train. But it's a terrific boost though when the owners keep the same structure, the same method going, and they're basically piggybacking off of what I'm doing. It's a tremendous, gives them a tremendous boost, a foundation. So it's like laying the cornerstone. And so they're really able to take advantage of what was done here. So that is the goal. So again, just moving forward, because it really is about changing how people think. So, you know, and that takes time. It's a little bit every day, but again, you let the method speak the right language. You allow the crates to really help you along in the journey. Anything, a little push pull. Again, see, he's walking, you know, he's walking really, really well. Doing good. And again, I got the pressure collar on him and the flat collar. And so, you know, I can switch back and forth, but right now he's off muzzle for the first time. So again, I'll switch back and make sure I'm using the pressure collar a little bit initially, and then I can go back to a flat collar again. But for right now, you know, I want a little bit more control, some communication going on, because there can be an awareness that, you know, and this is the thing to understand. You're looking for indicators or benchmarks about progress. You can track certain things. I mean, you can look, if you know what to look for. And even, for example, with Koda, at first you see the videos, him absolutely not liking the muzzle, trying to tear it off and all those things. Then right now here's a good moment coming up. They got another dog on the other side of the street. So I'm just being really careful with him. Hi, Sheila. Doing all right. No. Keep working on it. Okay. So again, just wanting to keep, you want to keep, again, I talk about the muzzle is, you know, a dog doesn't want the muzzle coming on, and then they start accepting it. That's a great sign. And then as you do this, you just start to see how things all come together really well. So again, putting him in another sit, doing really good. I'm sure he's very happy not having the muzzle on, but again, knowing that, you know, I'm in control, that's the big thing. So takes the stress loads off him as well. But again, just like I said with cotton, there's times that the muzzle definitely will need to go on. At times, if I'm putting more expectation on him, say around other dogs in a meaningful way. But after a while, again, even that sets up so that I don't need a muzzle on him as well. So I can put another sit. So anyway, that's again a great picture of change for Koda. Again, no muzzle, just like Cotton. First time out in the walk like this, so again, making really good progress. Again, results will just keep on happening, and things will just start to get more and more solid. And again, great, terrific indicator. So thanks for watching.